Hello, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hello, how are you, my friends? I hope everyone is safe and well. Please, if you would like to be informed when I publish new content, new videos, please subscribe and hit the bell button with all. That seems to be important here. And I'm just saying it because I know that some of you haven't been notified but wanted to be notified, so that's how to, okay? Thank you for being here. It's a general reading. We're going to hop right into it. All of them are timeless, so just go back if this one doesn't resonate with you and find the one that resonates via title, or if you see something in the thumbnail that resonates with you, don't mind the sign so much. Yeah, and go with your gut feeling, please. All right, my friends. I felt like doing another collective reading here because of the eclipse energies on the 26th of May, and on the 10th of June there's the next one coming, and I feel they're very intense, they're very fiery, and I'm sure feeling them. Are you? We have out, because I already pre-shuffled your cards, we have Fortitude out, and you can see like this is a strong ass man, because we have, you know, that male energy, that authoritative, that emperor kind of an energy. We also have very strong spirit animals. We have the hawk, we have the panther or puma, we have the weasel, we have the wolf, we have the stag. So these are all like, they're not taking anything from anybody. They're really powerful spirit animals. So there's a lot going on. I'm seeing ancestral stuff also, and how your ancestors are by your side, helping you, encouraging you through any difficulties that may or may not arise here, or any challenges, and you are totally up to the task at hand here. Also, as you may be able to see, and if you cannot, please check out Instagram, because that's where I post all the pictures from the readings. The guardian angel cards, there's so many, they're all over the place, but I'm still getting clarity with this, which is interesting, because I kind of get the sense I shouldn't be. But here it is. We have self-criticism out that I can see, an inspiration. But first I want to read Fortitude to you. So here we are. The earthly meaning is: try to see name-calling, roadblocks, or challenges as insignificant annoyances. Interesting. You can see this through. Exactly. Strong foundations, core values, and lofty ideals will outlast, outsmart, and outclass a detractor. It will take less energy to stand firm now than it will to back down. Steady your focus on the bigger picture. Be stoic. You can get through this. Yep. The spiritual meaning here is that you are dearly loved is an eternal truth. For in the grand cosmic scheme of things, love is the only thing that never changes. Oh my God, this could not be more true. This is such a huge statement. It could not be more true, because anything else, really, when we're just talking the higher realms, is an illusion, is a complete illusion. When we go back, there's nothing but love. When we tap into those higher feelings during meditation, there's nothing but love. You will not feel fear. You will not feel confusion. This is where the clarity is coming from. So some of you may indeed be tapping into exactly those, and those are the ones to be guided by, you know. But this can be sometimes tough in our earthly experience, like, definitely. But this is definitely also a way, like, to feel it on a daily basis, and also a necessity for you during this time to really tap in daily and be disciplined about your spiritual practices. When all around you changes, it is as it most surely will, love will always be there. The fact that you are dearly loved will never change, for to love is love's will. Yes. The insight here is: the mountain watches the comings and goings of time. Snow or fire may ravage its surface, but its center is unchanged. Ice drifts into streams that reach to the oceans. Ash sinks into soil and rekindles growth. You are a mountain. The comings and goings of life might rage on the surface, but your center is strong, watchful, and enduring. Harsh words, criticism, and doubts are like pebbles. They might be flung your way, and you may notice them, but they cannot touch your core. Oh, I love this. Yes. The mountain is anchored deep in the earth and rises beyond the clouds. Feel the sure footings of your foundation. Connect to your center that cannot be rocked. Rise to your lofty heights, and you can see forever. Oh my God, yes, yes, exactly, exactly. So this is basically confirmation what I could already like feel with it. It's really, really powerful. And once you realize this about yourself, outer circumstances cannot face you as much anymore because you do understand there is this other thing that you can always tap into. And I'm now also getting the cloak of Father Time. It's so interesting. And mountains are there so much, you know, there are the ones that are almost indestructible. They have been here for centuries. So there's this cloak of time, or trees, they have been here much longer than we have. And that cloak of time that surrounds everything. That's interesting. I don't know if we're going to get deeper during the reading, but we'll see. They want me to read self-criticism, so I will. We, your angels, ask you to please be more compassionate towards yourself. Observe the times when you have critical thoughts about you and make an effort to replace these negative thoughts with positive, loving ones. You are a wondrous being of light, even if at times you think you are less than perfect. Remember that God and divine perfection exists in all things. Yes, it does, it does. That means you too. That means me too. That means all of us. Yeah. Okay. Yes, okay. Ostara Tarot. Interesting. I'm called to read the inspiration card here to you, and then I'm just like, and this is not like me usually, I'm just like, okay, later, I will, let me just shuffle, I will. So it's kind of like there's an inspiration that is trying to come into your way, but you seem to be like, this is not important right now, I need to deal with other things. But contrary to your belief, this inspiration here is really important, so I'm going to read it to you now. And you should be paying attention to this if this resonates with you. So inspiration, a wave of inspiration and a stream of beautiful ideas are about to enter your aura. Wow. It is important that you trust your intuition at this time. Pay attention to unusual thoughts that come to your mind and do not discount your imagination. Many wonderful ideas which have served humanity were initially scoffed at or ridiculed. We, your guardian angels, will help you discover ways to apply your ideas and manifest new realities for your life. Yep. Cool. So we've got one Ostara Tarot card up there already. I'm wondering, I kind of feel like it's this almost like Aurora Borealis up here. Like something that is lighting your way or something like that. Or that's just magnificently beautiful. Thank you. We had that in the last reading, the Two of Wands. The other one I can't see yet. With the feeling of, with the feeling of being caged. Ooh, something that will light your way. It may not look like that at first. Oh, that's right, on the self-criticism. And this is so good. You know, a tower on the self-criticism, that is amazing. So something that might really shake up your belief system, where you finally are able to let that go, right? Because you may have struggled with letting that go. And then Spirit is coming in with something like a person, situation, or event where it's just like so clear to you that no longer will persist. And it's almost like the same cards of the other reading. We have the Devil here, and that's that. It is a blessing in disguise kind of a thing, because the Devil in this particular deck is speaking about the relationships, and we're kind of starting at the back here. I don't even know the first card here yet because it's upside down. So it's like you will encounter the same relationships all over again when you don't learn the lesson that's involved in these relationships. Let's say learning how to love yourself, learning how to, self-worth, learning self-worth. And this is a tricky thing, because you can affirm this 100 times. You can turn around your thoughts about yourself 100 times. When you don't get to the root core of the issue, which most likely stems from childhood, where someone didn't recognize how beautiful you actually are, when someone didn't love you unconditionally. That's where this comes from. And it's a matter of really going to that root of the problem. And there may be a person, situation, or event that is bringing precisely that up in you, where it's just like, oh my God, thank God this is here now. It may, to some of you, not feel like that in that very moment that this happens, but very shortly after, if not in that very moment, you realize what a blessing this is, that is finally, imagine, finally being freed from that. Because if we keep working on it, but stay on the surface, that can get so tiring so quickly. And we get back on it because we're just like, we've beaten ourselves up even more, and then being like, I need to do this, I need to be able to do this, and then still not being able to do it. And the reason, again, being that the real issue is a deeper rooted issue. And it's kind of like we're starting here, but we're rolling it back towards the past, is the feeling that I'm getting right now. There's something happening here right now in your present moment, or slightly future, but it goes back to your past. And that's that. This is actually what I see as a child. And you know how certain beliefs and how other people see you are superimposed on you. I was talking about the hat situation in the last reading, the last someone's oracle message, how you put that on at some stage. And we all do. We all have these sort of beliefs, right? Yeah, and again, I'm getting with this card so much that feeling of wanting nothing but the best for everyone involved. But here particularly, I'm getting this sense of sometimes forgetting about yourself here in the process. Ooh. The Eight of Wands, I'm getting watchful messenger with this one. So the hawk spirit is really making itself known. And we had the eagle here before. But it's regardless, it's a very strong spirit guide. Very strong spirit guide. And the hawks, they can fly the most awesome maneuvers, and they will not be caged. That's kind of like the feeling that I'm getting, She's looking at that small bird here, but that hawk is really present. It's like, I will no longer be put in that cage. It's interesting though, because we were talking about the past. So you may have been a rebel at heart, and somewhere along that journey, you may have felt like you lost that part of yourself, or you put that part of yourself in a cage and started to see yourself as something that you were not. And that tower kind of brings that out. And it does have to do with the way you connect with other people, with your relationships. There is a connection here. And again, it doesn't look like Aurora Borealis, but it really is. Because once you're freed of this is like incredible power. Yeah, trust. Trust. You are looking at a situation from a purely physical perspective, and therefore you cannot see the bigger picture and the blessings interwoven with this event. We, your angels, urge you to trust, for all will work out in the best way possible. Let go of your fear and apprehension and allow God's healing energy to flow to you. Trust, for all will heal in ways you never thought possible. Oh my goodness. Yes, thank you. Yes, and thank you. Just debating with myself whether it should be like this, or whether we're continuing this gorgeous pattern here right now, and I can't quite decide. Let's leave it here for now. And the self-criticism is buried already underneath the devil and the tower here, so it's not even there anymore. It's nothing that would face you any longer. Ooh, balance. Yes. Difference is a necessary part of human evolution, and everything in life is comprised of opposites, which together make life whole. If you light a candle in a room already flooded with light, the light of your candle would be indistinguishable from the light which already exists. Because of darkness, we are able to perceive light. Both are necessary. Yeah. All right. Okay, this one. We're going to continue with Shaman Oracle deck. Shamanic Oracle deck. Thank you. Okay. Love it. This is your aurora borealis right here, because you have, you know, I don't know really how to translate that, but the collector. This is a highly fertile, a highly successful card here. And then you have the tree of life, which is incredible, because this is talking about the divine feminine and the divine masculine, like coming together, like your internal workings, your internal energy and external energy are working together perfectly and in your favor, and bring you a lot of success and a lot of abundance into your life. This is mind heart coherence. Mind and heart are aligned now. This is in the realms of effortless manifestation, because it just works so well. Once this thing is breaking away, which seems to be a bigger one here that may have plagued you for quite a while, then it's very smooth sailing from that point on. The collector here, or the, I don't know how to express it properly, the gatherer has the number 21 breaking down to a 3. 3 being a healer number in my mind anyways. And you've also, this denotes too, you've also taken the first steps in a certain direction already. So you've made up your mind when we're talking about a crossroads. So some of you may have recently hit a crossroads and you've already walked in a certain direction, started to walk in a certain direction. And then with the tree of life, we have the number 58 breaking down to a 13, breaking down to a 4, which is a huge stability. It's a huge base here. And lots of transformative energies. I really like this. Good stuff. It's very earthy. In case you may have felt like you lost your footing at some stage, or your base in terms of root chakra also, this is like all returning to you with this, because this is like a huge healing that is happening here. Because once the root is, you know, it's stable, then if I always imagine it like if there was a hole kind of a thing, that always needs to be more and more, like external kind of a thing. But when you really start to heal it, like from the inside out, there's nothing that you could need anymore, nothing that you could, that could phase you really, like being connected to the magnetism of the earth, to faith, to trust, because you trust yourself, you trust your environments, you trust your relationships, like attracting lots of different people for that healing process that is happening right now, which is so important. Like, please just allow this to happen, and know that when that tower moment happens, or maybe it happened already in your life, that this is something incredibly good and beneficial. Just keep that in mind, please, because that's what's happening. Ah, I love it. And then this is so, you know, it's not an excited energy. It's just like very grounded is what I'm getting. And it doesn't mean, what I mean is like not overly over the top kind of a thing that, yeah, it's not like that. It's really grounded, smooth energy. It's like, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need much in that sense, because I already have it all. That's kind of like the sense I'm getting. And also the satisfaction of knowing, like, the path, the journey that you've been on here thus far, and how freaking far you've come to achieve what you've achieved. This is incredible. This is really big. This one here, okay? Ha! Yes! We have blessings. Love, light, blessings. Through this card, you are being showered with angelic light. Accept the blessings about to come your way. And know that you deserve to be and have all your heart desires. You're being lovingly guided along a golden path, a magical journey through which you shall discover your true essence, the infinite and eternal you. Congratulations! Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Woohoo! Love it! Precisely. Okay. So, one last Angels and Ancestors card for you here, my friend, and then we'll wrap up your reading. Thanks. Yes. Love that one. We have the High Priest, Intend and Create. And look who we have here. So the hawk may indeed have significance for you here. I'm pretty sure he does. I just want to bring him into the reading again, because this is very significant. Have a look. All of a sudden, I'm being given the Eye of Horus as well. So the all-seeing Eye of Horus. Merkaba energies. So I almost wanted to say that light body, but you know how you can, create a Merkaba around you and travel through time and space. So the high priest, intend and create. There we go. There he is. All right. Intent and create. Recognize that you have the power to change your life. Face your fear and align with the light. In many traditions, the high priest is the physical embodiment of the divine masculine. He acts as a bridge between worlds and is able to not only divine the future, but to help create it too. He may be a leader in his spiritual tradition, or in pagan traditions be second to the high priestess. But he's always spiritually connected and disciplined, with great respect for his creator and his particular practice. In a reading, this card can represent a spiritual figure, leader, or teacher in your life, or an aspect of your path that has led you to where you are today. You are a bridge between heaven and earth, and it's important for you to know that you are more powerful and connected than you may think. Everything you are giving attention and energy to at this time is creating your way forward. There have been some setbacks, but accept these as experiences that have led you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your spirit. Know that you are being guided by the ancestors to direct your thoughts and energies towards what you want to grow, heal, and expand. And then watch it happen right before your eyes. Exactly, the ancestors. Yeah, they're very, very much there. Okay, cool. That's amazing. Anything else? No. Okay. If you would like to book a private reading with me, there are now 20% off all throughout June, because I know that a lot of people are struggling, are looking for answers, want to know where they are right now, want to dissolve blockages, move on from certain cycles and such. And some of you are struggling financially also, so I thought, why not offer 20% off throughout the whole of June? So if you want to take advantage of that offer, go ahead and write me an email at universalpowertarot@gmail.com. Also, of course, available for the higher guidance coaching calls as well. All right, my friends, I hope this was helpful and or insightful to you. I'm sending you much love, light, and shadow. Until next time, bye.